Good morning. It is Friday, which means I am solo. I have no kids with me. I just dropped them off at daycare. And I've actually come to Officeworks, and then I'm going to go over to a hotel which has a really nice lounge cafe area to do some stuff on my laptop and then just read my Kindle, because I don't know how many Fridays I've got left before I start work. And let me tell you, this week has been so many life changes. 3 major life changes. Let's go in chronological order. Number 1, I finished breastfeeding. My breastfeeding journey has come to an end. So I started to combo feed, and then I kind of knew in the back of my mind that would eventually lead to her refusing the breast, which she did a little bit, and then she was fine, and then a little bit, and then eventually she didn't even want it overnight, which is when she would always have it. And I said, all right, I'm calling it. So our last feed was Sunday about lunchtime. So yeah, I've been dealing with my boobs hurting. I've only had to pump a couple of times, and like I'm pumping for like a minute or two just to relieve the like rock hardness. If you know, you know. But I realized I didn't have to pump it all yesterday. So we're getting places. I've taken some hay fever meds to help dry it up, done the ice packs. So we're heading in the right direction. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Officeworks and I'm gonna give you these life updates as we go. All I need in Officeworks, I don't need anything, let's be honest, but we love Officeworks, is my Kindle. I had a pop socket, off-brand pop socket, and it broke off. So I'm gonna go see if I can buy either, preferably a whole new case because I can't really get this off, or maybe some straps that I can put on the top of this. So I'm gonna go in and do that. So life update number 2 is that I have put a pause on toilet training Anson. Like, he would go backwards for a couple of days and then go back, like, and then be fine. But it was like a week of no going forwards, and it was sending me. So although I know I should probably push on, I was getting really angry and annoyed and frustrated, and that's not fair on him. So we've put a pause on it, and I already feel much lighter for that. Anyway, I'm at Spotlight. I'm gonna go get some fabric because I'm making some more tie-up makeup bags for my best friend, my sister, and my cousin. I just got home quickly before I go back out again and meet my best friend for lunch, but I wanted to show you what I'm wearing because for the first time in a long time, this is like a pre-kid outfit for me. A pair of jeans fit me. I've got on shoes that aren't necessarily practical. And I feel like myself. I feel like more like myself than I have in such a long time. I'm really gonna miss these Fridays. But anyway, let me quickly show you. So I just have on that white long sleeve that I bought in the last vlog. These jeans I've had for years. They're from Sports Girl. Preferably I would have worn longer ones, but they're in the wash. I'm wearing the flats that I bought in the last vlog, which I adore, and if they have them in black, I'm actually going to buy them. My big black coat, which normally I wear a puffer because it's just the most practical, but today I was like, no, I've got a coat, let's wear it. And then I've got my bag. Like, it's nothing revolutionary, but I just feel like myself, and like, that is such a nice feeling. I'm really gonna miss these Fridays, but at the same time, I'm very excited to start working again. I officially got my contract, so that's all good, all signed. We're just waiting on a couple of checks to come back, and then we'll talk about my start date. So it's a lengthy process, but I'm excited, I'm keen, I'm so excited. I feel like now that I've stopped breastfeeding forever, I'm never going to be breastfeeding again. I'm never going to be on maternity leave again. It's like I can start to see the light at the end of the baby trenches. You know, don't get me wrong, I love my babies, obviously. But babies, pregnancy, newborns, young babies, it's not for the faint of heart. Anyway, yeah, like I can start to think about what I want to wear that makes me feel good. And I just need to remind myself every day, even when I have the kids with me, that I am still a person. And I am still a person who likes things, who likes to dress up a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'm not a fashion girly anymore, but I still like things to look nice, to look a certain way. I still have my own taste, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. I just need to remind myself that I'm still a person outside of being a mum, which is just a struggle that we all go through, I have learnt. But anyway, I'm home briefly. I'm going to do a quick tidy and then have a coffee and then go meet Ali for some lunch. Just Subway, nothing crazy. I just wanted something fresh because I've been eating a lot of not fresh. So, anyway. As always, the plans have changed. I have picked up the baby. I was sending different bottles to daycare because that's what she was taking, and then I changed to Tommy Tippy, but she was still taking pigeons, so I sent them to daycare, refusing them. And it was like 1 o'clock and I was like, you know what, I'll just pick her up. Anyway, so I had lunch with my best friend, went through the car wash, washed my new car, which is life update number 3, and picked her up, and now we're home. I'll give her a bottle, she'll go down for a sleep, and then continue my day. Astrid is now fed and asleep. We bought a car. We bought a new car. It's not a new car. It's new to us. It is just a little hatchback. For a long time, I've driven big cars and I love big cars. Do not get me wrong. But right now, at this moment in our lives, it makes more sense for me to have a little buzz box. My new job is in the city. Live in the city now. Like, in the city. It's a Tasmanian city, so when I say in the city, just please know it's like a big town. Anyway, but yeah, Brett actually started a new job as well, so there's just lots of changes going on in our lives, and his work vehicle arrangements are now different. So the big Pajero that I used to drive, he is now taking back, which was originally his car, and then I took it over, and now he's taking it back for when he goes camping and stuff. And obviously if we go somewhere as a family, we're probably going to use that because it's got much more room for us all. But for me, daily running around and everything, it just didn't make sense, especially, you know, the price of fuel and everything. So we ummed and ahed about a few different options of like car situations, and we ended up on just getting me a little buzz box. So we found a little Toyota Yaris, which I actually bought on Wednesday. So Monday, no more breastfeeding. Tuesday, putting a pause on toilet training. Wednesday, bought a new car. Yep, up to date. And then Thursday, yesterday, my contract finally came through for my new job. So yeah. And then today I like read it and signed it and everything, and I actually have to call my new boss, I think she is technically, back after 3 o'clock today. She's in a meeting at the moment, but I've got to call back after 3 just to touch base. Yeah, so it's been a busy week, lots of life updates, and I'm feeling good. I am actually feeling good about everything. Like the new car, it's a hatchback, it's tiny, so we've actually kind of knew this was going to happen eventually anyway. So I've had in the back of my mind, I want to swap our big pram, which I love. I'm so attached to our pram. It's a Baby Bee Rover 3. Oh, and I just love it. It was like the first thing I bought, pregnancy, baby related. It's going to be sad to let it go, but it no longer is going to fit, and we're not going to be having any more babies, so it doesn't make sense to keep it. So I have actually just purchased today the Baby Bee Miles, the travel pram. I am a bit of a brand whore when it comes to some things. One of those things is prams. Like, you guys know, I thrift a lot. I don't really care about stuff, but for some reason, there's just a few things I can't get past things. So I have been looking for travel prams. I have been like trying. I was like, yep, I'll get the cheaper one. No, I can't do it. Whatever. Anyway, today I checked the Miles and it was on sale. I think because there's a Miles 2 coming out. The Miles is on sale for $350. So I bought it. And then once that arrives, I will clean up and sell our pram on Marketplace. I've also got to sell all of my pumps, breastfeeding supplies. So that'll be a tomorrow job, I think. Brett's working on his work car and then the Pajero, and then he's got a couple things to do on my car, just cosmetic things. And I think while he does that, I'm going to be inside with the kids, but I'm going to try and like post the things that I need to sell. I just want them gone. Not the pram, because I'll keep that until the new one arrives, but I will probably clean it up a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I think we're up to date now. I think that's all my life updates in one day. What time is it? It is 2:20. Astrid is asleep and I'm gonna give myself the next 40 minutes to relax. I'm going to actually watch Rachel Catherine's first trimester vlog and probably do some things on my laptop because I have to do 2 things at once. Anyway, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that. It could be because I changed my last name. It just takes that little bit longer. Hopefully they shouldn't be too much longer. Bye. I have a tentative start date as long as all my checks come through. So I have one more Friday to myself, which is bittersweet. I'm excited to start work and like start that next chapter again. But I've been really enjoying my Fridays. Even though today it was cut short, like just the morning to myself. Like, what do you mean? Amazing. Anyway, so next Friday, I am definitely going to make the most of it. You best believe it.